Hello, people. It's your boy Oscar Smitty, and welcome back to another stream and video. And in this video, I will be reviewing Gotham Knights while playing Gotham Knights. So stay tuned.
Good luck, Nightwing. You'll need it.
You're so violent. My power? Hard to tell. They said they'd get back to me.
I'm pulling for you.
So,
Good luck, wherever you are.
where was we in this video? Let's stop this. So, if you don't know what Gotham Knights is, well, at least for the TV show, I would hope you don't know what it is. I hope everyone does not know what Gotham Knights is. It's pretty much about Bruce Wayne's son and a group of villains' children who team up to stop the Court of Owls. At least that's what's supposed to be going on. Wow, hold on, I'm about to die. Don't know what Gotham Knights is. Well, at least for you don't know what it is. Everyone
Are you for real?
Wow, it's been a while.
It's pretty much about a group of villains.
Camera ready?
To team up and stop the Court of Owls. At least that's what's supposed to be going on.
Camera ready?
So this team is they're pretty much just trying to stop the Court of Owls. And Batman, once again, is dead in this TV show while missing in action. And the people that made this show are the same people that made Batwoman. And I possibly think that this is worse than that show. because at least in Batwoman we had Batwoman and we had like actual characters that some people could grow to like, but now we got our main character who is a nobody, and then you got 3 to 4 other characters that no one really cares about or really likes about.
So this thing is just trying to, you're pretty much just trying to stop the put out. And Batman, once again, is dead in this now,
So the group pretty much involves Turner Hayes, Duella Dent, Harper Row, Cullen Rowe, and Carrie Kelly.
and I honestly think that this is worse than that.
And
Because at least in that one,
in this group,
we had like actual characters that like, but now we got our main character who is a nobody, and then you got 3 or 4 other characters that no one really cares about or really likes about.
and these characters, they're supposed to be pretty much the main characters. And I don't really think this show was going to last very long. I hope it doesn't last past season 1. Ah.
All right.
So each character has things about them. So for Turner, at the beginning of the show, you know that his parents have died. His parents have died. Bruce Wayne took him up when he was younger, pretty much just like any other sidekick. He pretty much acts just like Dick Grayson and Jason Todd. I don't know why they couldn't have just went with Dick Grayson and Jason Todd. Dude, why won't this?
Yep.
There we go. Pick up this real quick. Okay. So I don't know why they didn't just do Jason Todd or Dick Grayson. He has pretty much all of their character traits. He doesn't really do anything different from them. I don't know why you would do a show if you couldn't do them. I feel like that's pretty dumb. If you can't use any of the core Bat characters, don't use them at all.
I don't know why they couldn't have just went with Dick Grayson and Jason Todd.
And if you're going to have the audacity to call him Bruce's son, I mean, you might as well have at least used like Damian Wayne, perhaps, and then he also
So I don't know why they didn't just use Jason Todd or Dick Grayson.
be the actual sons, especially since we're doing the core owls. But if you ain't going to use any of the core like Bat family, I don't see why you would want.
Different from them.
I don't see why you would want to use them.
You would do a show.
You wouldn't want to use them. But I feel like it's also because they didn't have the rights, and if they didn't have the rights, I would just not have done the show. But you know, the CW always tries a way to do these shows that just don't make any sense. But in the show, pretty much Bruce dies. Like he dies like immediately, actually. Like Turner, we see Turner fencing, and then after we see Turner fencing, he pretty much decides to throw a house party at Wayne Mansion, which I don't think Bruce would actually allow that ever, but the show wants us to believe that. And after that, we see that Turner indeed throws a party. And meanwhile, at Wayne Enterprises, you have the Joker's daughter, because I don't remember her actual name. I keep forgetting her name. I forget her name every single time. Let me see something. What is her name? Duella Dent. That's her name. Duella Dent. she and the Cullens, I'ma just say, they decided to break into Wayne Tower, which I don't see how breaking into Wayne Tower is possible. Like, or at least I don't see how breaking into Wayne Tower would be that easy. Like Wayne Enterprises is just as much as a fortress as Wayne Manor, so no one should just be able to just break in with ease. It should take like a lot of hacking and encrypting to get in there, but they get in, and I think they was trying to steal Bruce's gun. I believe they were trying to steal Bruce's gun, but they said it was already warm. And then when they like turn, they see that there's a broken glass that says the bat is dead. And then when they look out the window, Batman is laying on the ground with like a broken mask, and he's still wearing like his regular like Bruce Wayne clothes. So I don't know if Bruce was getting ready to suit up, or if like I don't know if he was trying to suit up. But Harvey Dent and the cops find Bruce. They find Bruce, and then after they find Bruce, they pretty much just assume that he's Batman just because he has a mask on, even though he's just laying in a tuxedo. But whatever. And then they go over to Turner Hayes' party, which is still at Wayne Manor, and they confront him. They tell him that Bruce is dead. Turner Hayes is in shock that Bruce is dead. I don't know if you're trying to shoot up, but Harvey Dent and the cops find Bruce. They find Bruce, and then after they find Bruce, they pretty much plan a funeral for Bruce Wayne. And oh yeah, and Harvey Dent tells, this is like very important. Harvey Dent tells Turner that Bruce is Batman, which Turner did not know, which is really weird to me because I feel like if Bruce adopted him when he was like younger, like he adopted him when he was like very young, wouldn't he know? Wouldn't he have slipped up, or like something would have happened where Bruce had to tell him, or Turner discovered the Batcave, like how Dick discovered the Batcave one day? Like it's just weird that he went all these years and he never knew he was Batman. Like it just doesn't. Which is really weird to me because I feel like I would just. And if Alfred was there, like I don't see how Alfred wouldn't have eventually told him. I just don't see how he wouldn't know, especially if Bruce was like coming in late at night or like late in the morning. He comes home beat up or something, or like he has broken ribs or something, and like he never batting an eye at it. I guess he was just really good at hiding it, but come on. And if so, he didn't in fact know. If Turner is supposed to like eventually like protect Gotham, there's really no way he can do that because Batman never trained him. Bruce never like told him. So it's really no way for Turner, even if he doesn't have the villain's children, there's really no way he could protect Gotham. He has no training outside of fencing, which happened at the beginning of the episode. But I guess we'll see how they're able to deal with the highly trained Court of Owls without them having any actual training. There's really no way you can do that because Batman never trained him. Bruce never told him. So it's really no way for Turner, did he get the thing? He doesn't have the villain's children. There's no way he could there's really no way he could protect Gotham. He has no training outside of fixing what happened at the beginning of the episode. But I guess we'll see how they're able to deal with the highly trained. Sorry guys.
That's it.
Oh, there we go. He got it. There you got it. Yeah, once he figures out that Bruce Wayne is Batman, goes to school. Someone is, I forgot the dude's name. Someone is picking on him because his father is Batman for some reason. Um, Stephanie Brown goes to Turner. Yeah, Stephanie Brown's in the show. I don't think she's going to become Robin at all, or like spoiler. I don't think she's going to become anything. I think she's just going to be the love interest.
Once he figures out that Bruce Wayne is Batman, goes to school. Someone is, I forgot to use name. Someone is picking on him because his father is Batman.
Yeah, she's just going to be basically just a love interest. But yeah, then they go to the funeral and
Stephanie
there's
Brown.
posters of Batman.
Yeah, Stephanie Brown's in this show. I don't think
Everyone
she's
is
going to
sad
become
about Bruce
Robin
Wayne dying,
at
Batman
all.
dying.
I don't think she's going to
But
become. I think
my major question is like
love interest.
when they do these like stories, it's just weird that they don't really answer like any of like the main questions. Like how come like we get that they can't do the sidekicks. Like we got that. Like I got that. Sadly we got that. But like they don't answer like any of the like other questions. Like what about Commissioner Gordon? What about Lucius? Did Alfred? I'm assuming Alfred died. Like it's like everyone else just disappeared.
When they do these like stories,
It's like they don't really like
that
tell
they
you
don't
like
really
what happened
answer
to
like
them.
any of like the main questions, like how come. Like we get that
Like
she
is
can't do
Montoya in the
science,
show? Is Bullock here? Like it's really like everyone is just gone. Like there's really no like the same thing happens in Batwoman. Like there's no
Commissioner Gordon,
like there's really no
what about
like
Lucius, did Alfred, I'm assuming
there's
Alfred
really like
died,
nothing.
like
Like they don't really
everyone else
like
is just
tell you
disappeared.
anything. Like at least in Batwoman we
Like they don't
had
really
like
like
Kate
tell
Kane.
you
Like
like
Kate
what
Kane
happened to them.
was like Kate Kane was pretty she was good at
Like
for
is
some
Montoya in
scenes.
this
She had her
show? Is
moments where
Bullock
she was like
here?
pretty
Like it's really
bad.
like everyone is just gone. Like there's really
But
no
like at least we had like a
Batman.
legit
Like there's
character,
no
you know, like we had those
like there's really
moments. I mean,
no like
eventually she left.
there's really like nothing. Like they don't really like tell you anything.
Like,
Like at
eventually
least
she
in
left,
Batwoman
and
we
we had
had
to
like Kate Kane was
like recast her, and then
like Kate
like
Kane was pretty
Batwing
good
like
at
came on the
for
scene.
some
But
scenes.
I
She
mean, we
had
never
moments
really
where she was
like
like pretty bad.
in this show we don't really
Right,
have
but at
anybody.
least we had like a legit character, you know, like we had those moments. I mean,
I
eventually
mean, we do have
she
Carrie
left.
Kelly, but I mean, if I showed you if I showed you what
Eventually
she
she
looked like in
left,
the
and we
show,
had
and then I
to
showed you like an actual
like recast her
like
and make
comic
like
book of Carrie
Batwing.
Kelly from Dark Knight
Batwing
Returns,
became much cooler.
you wouldn't
But I
think
mean, we
those
never
are the
really
same
like
characters. You would think those are
in this
completely
show we don't really
different
have anybody.
characters. You would
I
think
mean, we do have Carrie
you
Kelly,
would think
but
someone
I
is
mean,
trying to cosplay of
if
what
I
they
showed
think
you
Robin looks like
if
compared
I
to what
showed you what
she
she looked like in the
actually,
show,
what
and then
Carrie
I showed
Kelly
you like
Robin
an
actually looks like.
like comic book of Carrie Kelly from
But
Dark Knight Returns,
I ain't gonna get into
think
much
those
about that. I'm gonna just leave that where it is.
different
I
characters.
mean, I'm assuming they couldn't get a Robin suit, but we'll get there. So pretty much after the funeral,
Cosplay of what they think Robin looks like compared to what she actually, what Carrie Kelly
after the
Robin
funeral,
actually looks
he
like.
goes back to Wayne Manor, talks to Stephanie
But
Brown about
I ain't gonna get into much about that.
how
I'm gonna just leave that
Bruce
where it
never
is.
told him. Why didn't Bruce tell him?
I mean,
I don't know why Bruce didn't wouldn't have told his only son that he's Batman, or at least warned him, or at least trained him for one day that he might actually like need him for something. Like he might need to take up the mantle of Batman, or if he ever died, like he dies in this show.
Stephanie Brown about
But
Feel
then
free. I'm outside the building.
when drinking and throwing his glass, he ends up stumbling upon
wouldn't have told his
the
only
Batcave.
son that he's Batman, or at least warned him, or at least trained him for one day that he might actually like need him for something. Like he might need to take up the mantle
Wait,
of
what is it?
Batman, or if he ever
Scan this
died,
real
like he
quick.
dies in this show.
Once more.
But then when drinking and throwing his glass, he ends up stumbling upon the Batcave.
Belfry, I'm inside. Place is quiet. Some kind of court hideout.
Strange
Well,
location for it. Any indication of what they were doing there?
and just like the
I'll
game,
take a look and let you know.
it's like Batman just left. He just leaves no impact. Like it's just he just dies in vain, and I think he dies worse in the Gotham Knights TV show than he does in the game. I think the show has the fact that at least like this game has it where
Moreno. Wonder if we
you
have anything
you at
on
least
that.
saw Bruce, you at least saw
Belfry,
him as
do you have anything on a
Batman.
murder case with a victim named Moreno?
Of course. The brother of Elena Moreno, a local judge.
Like
She
you at least saw
demanded
Batman. You
ransom
saw
for the
him
bench
fight Ra's al
directly
Ghul.
afterward
We
for
know what
family
he's done. We
reasons.
know he's trained Red Hood,
Court of
Nightwing,
Owls
Red
is behind it.
Hood. I mean, not Red
I'm gonna see
Hood.
if I can
Red
find
Hood,
anything else.
Nightwing, Batgirl, Tim Drake. Like we know that he's trained them. Like we hear audio files about it. They talk about it. Alfred is still around. But in like Gotham Knights, it's like in Gotham Knights, he just in the show he just vanishes. Like he gets shot, which is very hard to believe that Batman would just take a bullet and just die like that, like without any like precautions. But I guess Batman in these times, or at least in these TV show times, he's not capable of doing stuff like this. Let me get a hint real quick. Nah, skip it. Precautions, but I guess Batman in these times, well, at least in these TV show times, he's not capable of
Belfry.
because
seems
like
court
the
ordered
same
the
stuff
hit at
kind
the
of
Chelsea
happens in
tunnel.
Batwoman where
Construction on the tunnel was shut
where
down
Batman
when the
just
site was declared unsafe.
just quits because
Smells like a
he
cover-up to
he
me.
can't do it
The
anymore
Court of
because he
Owls is
couldn't
hell-bent on
save
keeping that site secured.
Kate Kane and
Heading there now.
her sister.
Take
So he
care
just
and
quits
keep us updated.
because of that. He quits Gotham completely because of that. And it just doesn't make any sense because why would that be the thing to stop Batman from being Batman? I feel like it would be a lot more than that. Like I feel like it would be really. I feel like it would be like because of like a villain, or like something happens where Batman is like really not able to like fight or like move or do anything to where he would literally need to quit. Because if not, but then again, that would never happen because even okay, let's say if it did happen, he would still have someone there to actually take up the mantle just in case. But they don't, and so far we got Batwoman. We have a show where Batwoman is that, and then you got Turner Hayes, who's a made-up character who's not even in the Batman lore. Someone there to actually take up the mantle just in case.
I'm in the tunnel, Belfry. It looks like they uncovered some kind of chasm down here. I'm going into it. Comms will probably cut out. Don't worry. I'm a big boy.
I'm not gonna go like too far into like the first episode because I feel like it's a sin to even talk about this show. If you even like or think this show was good, I would seriously get checked out. Like seriously. I don't. Like I feel like the people that like this show, is really like very small. Like the audience that really likes the show is very small. And if that audience that does like the show, I don't think they're Batman fans. I think they're just because some point during this first episode, you would feel like the show is Riverdale. Like you would feel like it's Riverdale. Like there's certain moments like that the Joker's daughter does that.
So that some point in the first episode, you feel like the show is over. Like you feel like
And though I think the first season or two of Riverdale was good, this show is doing a very terrible imitation of that so far, at least in this first episode. I wouldn't say it's doing a great job. If that's what they're trying to go for with these young teens going on an adventure.
season or two of Riverdale was good, this show is doing a very
What is this
terrible
place?
imitation of that. So far, at least, in this first episode. I wouldn't say it's doing a great job.
I don't really see this show getting past season one. I really hope it doesn't get past season one, but I feel like just like I thought Batwoman was going to end after season one, even after Ruby Rose had quit, they end up still making another another one or two seasons. She still made cameos in the Arrow and the Flash, so more than likely, I feel like we will probably get 3 seasons, and hopefully that will be it. Because I don't really see how the show could really continue. Because if the only way I feel like it continue is if the Quarter Owls is like their plan is like the whole show is just going to be the Quarter Owls. Like that's the main fight. And by like the last season, the last episode, they finally beat the Quarter Owls. Like that's the only way I feel like it could work. Because if the show ends with them beating the Quarter Owls, what else would you like? What else would you tell?
These monsters never seem to quit.
Because it's not like these are like they're wearing suits or something to hide their identity. They're like fugitives. They're like running around in like normal clothes, except Robin, Carrie Kelly, except her. Like they're just running around in normal clothes. So I don't really see how they could have a life or like continue after that. Because Turner, even if he figures it out, he could go back to our normal life probably, but the villains' children can't do that because they still was robbing Wayne Enterprises. They was still committing crimes to survive. So either way, they're going to jail. And even if Turner decides to be a vigilante, I don't really see how anyone would suspect him because his father was Batman. So if there's a new vigilante running around, the first person they should suspect is Turner. Like there's no reason why. That's why I don't really see how this could work. Unless they're going to be fugitives throughout the entire, like they plan on, let's just say they make like 6 seasons. They make 6 seasons, and by that last season, they finally defeat the Quarter Owls, and they try to get their lives back to normal. Like that's really the only way I can see that working. Because if not, I don't really know how they're going to beat the Quarter Owls without like training. Because once again, the Quarter Owls are like trained assassins. I don't know how they're going to, let alone I don't know how they're going to just beat Talon.
I don't really know how they're going to beat the Quarter Owls without like training. Because once again, the Quarter Owls are like trained assassins. I don't know how they're going to, let alone I don't know how they're going to just beat Talon.
Wait, where do we go? I remember this part. This is probably like my third time playing Gotham Knights, the game. Like, oh yeah, we gotta scan this.
Whatever they were after has already been extracted.
Oh yeah, you gotta.
But yeah, I'm gonna just say, give a quick breakdown after he discovers the Batcave, which in the show the Batcave actually does not look that bad. It actually looks pretty good. I think it looks better than the one for Batwoman.
But I'm not leaving empty-handed. This equipment must
Like I think it looks pretty decent. I don't think I don't agree with some people saying that it's one of the best. Like, I think that's pushing it, but I think it is a good Batcave. I think it looks fine for what it is, especially since most of it is CGI. Like, it's not actually there. So I think that's pretty good. And like my first initial like I think the acting is actually pretty fine. I think the acting is fine. I don't really think the acting is bad. I don't really think any actor in the show is doing a bad job. I think obviously the best actor is Misha Collins playing Harvey Dent. I think he is obviously the best person in the show. He's the one that probably was looking forward to the show the most. And I'm already anticipating he's going to become Two-Face because he's been talking about it for a while, and there's already like behind the scenes of them doing the makeup. So I'm pretty sure he's going to be Two-Face. So I guess that will be cool to some capacity, but it's like you're not going to have any of the characters that. The thing is, these are like besides Turner, Joker's daughter, Carrie Kelly, the Collins, those are actual characters from Batman. They are, but they're not characters that like we don't really talk about the Joker's daughter like that. She's not like an important like. We don't really like the colors are cool and all, but we don't. They're not characters. They're not. When we think of the Gotham Knights, we are thinking of Nightwing, Red Hood, Batgirl, Robin. Like those are the main people we think about. We don't really think about anyone else. Those are the ones we think about. So when I so it's just weird that like we have to go with this wannabe Dick Grayson trying to lead a group of misfits, and it's just like. I just don't know how this show could really continue, but I guess I guess we'll see. I probably I probably won't I probably won't continue after episode 1 because I couldn't really get through it. It was very unbearable. Like as a Batman fan, I could not continue. Like it was moments where I was just shaking my head or just constantly sighing like why did they do this? After we get past the Batcave and Turner Hayes is the one. They say that he's the one
I guess that's my way out.
that killed his father because he wanted his money, which I think is very stupid since he was already the son of Bruce Wayne. I don't see why he would just straight up try to kill his father. Like that just wouldn't make sense. But the show doesn't really want you to ask questions. They want you to just like play along with what's going on. So I'ma just go with it. So they all get like locked up and at one point in the show, and well, this episode. I keep saying the show. And they end up escaping, and before they escape, the Joker's daughter tells us that she is Duella Dent tells us that she is in fact the Joker's daughter. She's been through a lot, yada yada yada. Harley Quinn's her mother, even though Batman killed the Joker, which really is stupid. Like, I don't know why we keep having Batman. Like, you having Batman kill the Joker just doesn't, like, it just doesn't do the show justice. Because now I don't feel anything for this Batman because he killed.
So you're still alive.
He killed the Joker.
You don't understand your place. We earned our power. We shaped
And it's
Gotham into
like
the
the
great
Joker's
city
daughter,
we
she
see today.
just
And it's like the Joker's daughter,
We are the
she want she
Batman's right here.
it's moments where she's trying to be like Heath Ledger, and it's just like it's just not working for me,
Ledger, and it's just like it's just not working for me.
like at all. And like at least with like Misha Collins, he at least is trying to be a good Harvey Dent. Like I can see that he wants this to work. He's trying to get this to work, but it's just not working out. Cause like he's like doing a good job, but it's like it's just he's just in a terrible show. But back to the Batman killing the Joker. You keep having Batman kill the Joker, and it's just if you're gonna have this, try to make it we have to care about. Well, obviously the show doesn't want us to care about Batman. Like Batman dies so quick, and it's like once again he just dies like so quick. Like you won't even bat an eye. You'll probably forget that Batman dies. And they did the same thing in Titans where he kills the Joker, and it's just like the stories can't work. Like I feel like Batman's just a jerk now, or Batman's just he's not Batman because he killed the Joker. He broke his rules. And if you're gonna have Batman disappear or like die like this, then maybe it should be because of villains like the Joker or like the Riddler, but if you're just gonna have him just leave because of dumb reason, you're gonna have him like die to like villains like in this game he died to Ra's al Ghul, like to villains that like Batman would beat on a daily. Like it's just really sad. Like it just doesn't work for me. It might work for some people, but I feel like if it really works for you, then you're not really a Batman fan, let alone a DC fan, if you really think that Batman just killing people all the time is good. Yes, I know Batman kills people in the movies, but we've gotten to a point where Batman killing a henchman or like a random crook is one thing, or just letting them die is one thing, but like straight up killing like the Joker, a villain that Batman would like never actually do that because he says it would like hurt him, or it would make him like bring him down to a place he would never want to go. Constantly, every single time he says that, it just ruins the character.
Where the hell am I?
But I see that since we can't have Batman in these shows, we gotta kill him off, or he has to have mysterious reasons for leaving. Batwoman, he had to just leave because of he couldn't save someone. Titans, he left because Jason turned evil and he left. And because he killed the Joker.
Are you there, Belfry?
This version of
Good to
Batman
have you back, Nightwing. Are you all right?
just
Found a fun
got
thing while I was
shot
down there.
and died
Ever heard of
by the
something
Court of
called
Owls,
brain rot?
and that's yeah, and that's it. He just died by the Court of Owls. He just got shot.
Things to discuss. Come find me.
So it's just sad that this is how, like, I just wouldn't have like made a show. Like I would have if I can't at least if I can't do Batman,
can't believe I
then
missed them.
at most I would like to be able to do Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Batgirl, Tim Drake. Like I would want to at least do one of them. But if I can't do them, then I just want to do a show. I would just leave it at that.
A crime scene? Cool. But what about your photographic memory?
Yeah, because this group of misfits is not going to cut it. They like it's just not going to cut it.
The detail is incredible.
Like especially like I'd rather we have gotten another season of like Titans or like we got another season of like Doom Patrol than
You made it
for
look
us
just
to
like a
like
statue.
Now that we know about the court, I thought I might
start
be able to
over
close
and
a
just
few of his
do
unsolved
a
cases.
new show with a new
Solid
set of
thinking.
characters, especially where the main character is not even a real character that we
I'm
know.
good. I'll let you know if I find anything.
It's fine. Two heads are better than one.
Like I just want to do it.
I'm sorry.
And then you got shows like Gotham. Like
I'd
at
love
least
to
like
know
if we're going to tell a story without Batman, like okay, Batman's a kid, he's not around yet, but we're not doing that. So it's just sad. And I'm looking at Barbara Hole make a doll of Commissioner Gordon, and it's like, where's Commissioner Gordon in the Gotham Knights TV show? Like, at least like the game addresses like, oh, he's dead. The show does the episode doesn't even tell you that. Like, it doesn't tell you that at all. Like, you're just supposed to assume that some of these characters are gone. Like the person that replaces Alfred, I can't even tell you her name. I don't remember her name. I don't even think they say her name.
I can't quite put my finger on it. She just
Like I'm trying to think like what exactly is her name.
or Jason.
I think she just wishes cops would do their jobs instead of leaving the work to vigilantes.
A Gotham
No,
cop
I
doing
can't
their
think of it.
job?
Like that's how forgettable. Like that's how much I have already forgotten about this
You're
episode.
right. Renee's an anomaly, which is why we need her on our side.
Wait, what do we got to do next? Wow, we got a lot. Oh, let's go talk to Talia. But yeah, man, I would not recommend this show. I would tell you to. I wouldn't even tell you to hate watch it or just watch it for laughs and giggles. I wouldn't want you to give this show the time of day at all. I would just. I would just say watch the first. If you actually think the show is going to be good, then I would say watch the first episode, see what you think. If you don't like it, don't continue. But me as like a Batman and DC fan, I'ma just straight up say don't watch it. Like it's literally like if Smallville, they was like we can't use Superman, so we're gonna have a made up character
From inside of Gotham.
fly from Krypton.
They lurk in
Fly from Krypton. Krypton explodes, and then you have that have the wannabe Superman team up with
You knew about the court and waited for us to do the dirty work for you.
Zod. Like General Zod had children on Krypton, and they came along with like it's just stupid. Like that sounds ridiculous.
When I was still part of the League, we observed the court's growth in Gotham. Now you can see the city's rotten core.
They call what they're mining Dionysium. But it looks like it's from a Lazarus pit.
A
Yeah,
foul
that's pretty much
substitute
all.
for
That's
true
pretty much all I have for
contaminated
That Gotham Knights show. I was gonna continue going through this episode, but I just it's just draining. I don't really want to continue anymore. You get the point.
So those
Show's not good.
talents,
Don't watch it.
that's what they're using to create them.
I would
You might
rather
not
tell you
need
to go
training.
back and watch
A Lazarus pit for their science. You'd have a
Titans.
loyal army without ever recruiting another ninja.
Go back and watch Titans. Go back and rewatch Doom Patrol. Matter of fact,
Even in their current debased state,
just watch the Dark Knight
they would
trilogy.
never descend
Like,
to such banality.
like the funny thing is, like I watched the Dark Knight before watching
From ever mastering
the first
secrets of the
episode, and
Lazarus
it's like
pits.
you watch like a really good movie,
Of course, you
and then
get
you
to use
watch
the
a
Lazarus
show
pits
that
because
just
you're
straight
so
up
generous
disrespects
and
Batman.
kind.
Oh, those are some harsh words.
Like the episode just straight up says Batman
I gave you
sucks.
back your
He can be easily taken out by like a gun, which Batman has been able to deflect
I knew
multiple
it.
times
And I
before.
know you didn't do it as some
He's been
kind of
trained
favor to
all
me
around the
or
world. He has
Bruce.
precautions for everything. He's always one step ahead, but couldn't stop one bullet.
For another stab at me.
That's just crazy.
He didn't ask for your help, Talia. None of us did.
And
Bruce gone, the court's
if Batman has
operation
been, it's been said that Batman has been looking into the Court of Owls this entire time, and it's just like, if Batman died,
Talia, you want the voice gone,
and
you
he couldn't
want
stop the Court of
us
Owls,
to do it for you. But why
how
do
are
you
these
get
group of
help?
misfits?
I'll do what I
How is this group of
the league.
consisting of Batman's son, who has no training, villains of, well, the kids of villains who really only know how to take down a couple cops and rob places, and Carrie Kelly, who probably really has the only like legit training, but it doesn't seem like she's that good of a fighter. It's going to take down a whole organization that's been running Gotham, which Bruce Batman couldn't do. I just don't see it happening. Like, there's no way it can happen. And like, you see talent in the show. And the suit actually looks pretty good, but it looks pretty good. Minus the eyes. The eyes aren't yellow, but I think it looks pretty. And at some angles, it looks like a Party City suit, but just like Batman's cowl, it looks like it's from Party City.
Oh yeah, you're in.
But yeah, the suit looks pretty good, but they have to go up against talent, and I'm like, oh, Turner Hayes. He does fencing, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna have a one-on-one sword fight with the talent. But I'm like, Talon is like a trained assassin, so like how is that gonna work?
This isn't over yet.
But yeah, final thoughts. I give the first episode like a 4 out of 10. Don't watch it. Don't waste your time. If you do like the show, seek professional help.
More bad guys? Nope.
Something might be wrong. If you actually think this is a good show. And yeah. Come on, man. Get my butt kicked. Come on now. There we go. I think she's dead. Like, that look like you broke her neck.
It's safe now.
I'm lucky you got here in time. I owe you my life.
If I could just, like, cut off her, like, ponytail, I would look just like Batman. Like this would be a bat suit. Like, I would look just like Batman. Let's go over here. Oh, the cops. Hold on. Let's get out of here first. Like, imagine if we could get like an actual like TV show, a legit good TV show with the Gotham Knights. Nightwing's running. Well, that's pretty much what Titans was, but like actually have a show where it's Nightwing leading Red Hood, Tim Drake, Robin, even Damian Wayne, Batgirl, and they gotta protect Gotham from threats without Batman. Learning how to do that without Batman, I think that would actually be cool. But it seems like WB really doesn't want us to do shows with Batman, like, so like I don't know why we just don't like stop making them. Like, we keep trying to tempt shows without Batman, and it's just like I wish WB like would let us just make shows with Batman. I feel like that would be like great. Like, you could do like 10 seasons of like a Batman show. Like, Batman has thousands of stories to tell. Like, you could literally just have like the Batman TV show be like an Elseworld story while also having like a DCU Batman. I think that would still be able to work. Wow, okay.
You're having a rough night. You need to step up your game.
Are you proud of us? I'm proud of us.
Actually, we need to talk to these people. Let's go over here, real back over there.
glad you came by.
Of course, of course.
The watch requires your assistance.
Oh, that's it? Oh.
Oh, that's it? Oh.
On to Penguin. No, I'm gonna just ride my bike over there.
No, I would just ride my bike over there.
You're making such a huge difference around here. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, it's you.
Come on, Robin. So happy we actually got someone for the stream and the video. Got a partner in crime. Riding the Batsuit cycle will never be as fun as just riding the Batmobile in Arkham Knight and just running through cars and smashing criminals. Like, oh, these are cops. Oh my God, go up here. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Go up here.
You know what? Can I take these guys out? I think I can take them out. Gonna summon my swarm of bats. Okay, maybe this was a bad idea. Damn. Nah, Robin, I think we gotta retreat. This is too much.
She disappeared. She's back. Let's make this happen. Turn yourself.
Try to hit.
You fought the wrong fight, girl. You're going down, Robin.
Alright, now I got him. There we go. Whew. That took too long. Alright, Mr. Copplepot, what you want? Oh. Oh, we just completing the... I think once we complete everything, we'll call it. If only I could grab the boost. That would be so cool. That would be so much better. Just. All right, Lucius, what you got for me? Did I complete something?
Damn. Man can't even get comfortable
Yep.
on his own roof with you around.
Yep.
Is there a crime down here?
Be careful in there, Batgirl.
I think someone's here.
All right, Robin, where you at?
God,
Yeah.
Lieutenant, she take the heat off us.
We're gonna make this quick.
Heads up! We got company!
She's on the way.
You're gonna let her outrun you? Got Robin over there. Gonna pop him.
You're done! Improve your footwork.
You're a well-oiled machine.
We got everything? Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna finish up on these. Go to Gotham Heights. Oh, it's one of these.
Officers needed near Robinson Plaza.
Stealth takedown.
There's reports of criminals moving possibly stolen.
Nap time. If you want the boss to kill you, go ahead. I can't let them see me. Sleep tight.
Take that one out.
What was that?
I'm sorry about this.
Ooh, chest.
There it is.
Belfry, this thing needs to get to cold storage stat.
I've contacted Dr. Tompkins. She'll meet you at a drop site.
Oh, I missed the chest. Oh well. Excuse me. Come on, guys.
Predictable. No matter what my mom said, I definitely like you. Please get home safe.
Alright, we got a bomb threat. Okay. Go way over there. Oh my god, I just hit a civilian. Oh, this is stealth. I need to get up here. Almost drove in head first.
We're ready with them bombs.
Okay, can we get him? Nose around.
Somebody help!
I got you.
Around here.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh.
Don't worry, it won't go off. Sit tight.
I gotta get home to my kids. Please, take these people down, quick. I need help.
Down you go. It's deactivated. Try to stay quiet.
They're gonna find someone else to hurt.
Are we done already?
Couldn't have done this without you.
I did perform silent takedown. What? Oh, on the marked targets. Come on, man.
Have to move.
Come on, Robin. Let's go. he messed up my messed up my special. There we go. That's it. Yep. And we got one more. I think this is a crime scene. Is this Arkham Asylum? Yeah, this is Arkham Asylum.
Huh.
Just need one more. Oh, we got it. Oh, that was it? Yep. Yep.
Getting close.
Well, back to the Belfry. Oh, wait. Nope, we got another one.
Units needed near the Paris Island incinerator. Known criminals have been spotted in the area.
I'm gonna wait for Robin to get over here. How many we got, though? Wow. And I think that is it. For real this time. To the Belfry. Well, thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoy my review of Gotham Knights, the TV show. Alright, let's load up here. Let's end it off right. Let's skip that. We don't need to see that. End it off right here. Well, once again, I hope you enjoy the stream and the video.
A mutual acquaintance, the head of security for the auditor.
And I will catch y'all